He is giving him a reminder of the truths that he's already been told. Do you think reminders are important? I take a quick aside. Do you think reminders are important? I hope you do, because the Bible is filled with them. Over and over and over, the Bible tells us to remember. Set for yourself memorial stones. Do these things to remember these things. Why? Because we are so apt to forget the promises of God. If you don't think that's true, then what are you struggling with? Because whatever it is you're struggling with is because you've forgotten the promise of God. And we're all struggling with something. At whatever moment we are in our life, we have forgotten that God is sovereign, that God is working this out, that He works all things together for the good of those who love Him, and that He will be glorified in every moment of our life. Whether we see it as good or bad, God will be glorified through it. Everything that happens is for His purpose. And we have to, that's why coming to church every week is so important. And why when you miss a week, or you miss 2 weeks, or you miss a month, you are doing yourselves no good. Because the reasons you come here is not to satisfy me, or to satisfy Mike, or to satisfy Andy, or to be seen or to see, but to be reminded of the promises of God, which you forget every day. It does your soul and your children's soul no good for them to be out of worship 2, 3, 4 times a month, or even once. There's nothing more important than being here and being reminded of the things of God. Let me tell you this. There's nothing more important. Church should be your excuse to miss other things, not other things be your excuse to miss this. We need reminders. Desperately. That's why we do communion every week. What is that? It's a reminder of the body and blood of Christ. People ask, y'all don't do an invitation. Why don't y'all do an invitation? We do. Every week. We invite you to remember the body and blood of Christ. And you'll either remember it in partaking, or you'll remember it in not partaking. Because in partaking, you'll remember what Christ has done for you. And if it passes you by because you're either an unbeliever or you're in willful sin, then that's a reminder as well of your condition and your need to repent. But this is the invitation. No, we don't have benches up here for you to come cry on, and we don't have tissue boxes up here for you to come snot all over. We got a plate and we got a cup. And on that plate is a reminder of Christ's body, and in that cup is a reminder of His blood. And that ought to be all you need. Because that's a picture of the gospel.